Well, we've had a rousing start to this duel between the Cowboys of Laramie, Wyoming, and the Cowboys of Stillwater, Oklahoma. Oklahoma State's won 2 tight ones in sudden victory and 1 major decision. So it is 11-0. Here we go at 149 for Wyoming. This is an even matchup, basically, by ranking. Gabe Willochell is 1-1, redshirt junior from Greensburg, Pennsylvania for Wyoming. He's ranked 19th against number 18. Carter Young, the redshirt junior from Stillwater, he's 2-0. So both of these guys looking to beat someone ranked about right where they are, try to move up in those rankings.
Yep, and if you have not had a chance to watch Willochell wrestle, he's got some funk to him. So Young's going to have to, any shot he takes is going to have to be a solid, crisp finish because Willochell will scramble. Young has that little pat and drag to a single. But like I said, Willochell does have a little funk up his sleeve.
He had that head trap pretty well there for a while.
And Young's back, obviously, after a redshirt year last year. The first 2 years he was here, he wrestled 141.
Good low ankle pick. Good low ankle pick by Willochell. He scores right off of it. 3-0.
3 points.
Willochell's tough here on top. Obviously, you got Mark Branch in the corner, one of the best leg riders ever. And watching Willochell wrestle a little bit last year, he's pretty salty in his top position.
Branch was the world's tallest 167-pounder, wasn't he? 158 at one point, I guess, if I remember right. But they called him Long Branch because he was so long. So Willochell, a great ankle pick to get the takedown.
Yeah, once again, caught Young flat-footed on that left foot. End up securing that 3-point takedown there. He is working.
Young having no luck getting really anything going underneath. Willochell putting the pressure on. Is that 3-0 lead? Yep. Stall warning on Young underneath. Not really getting anything going.
Willochell's doing a really good job with that pressure there, right? Like, he's got the leg hook. He's kind of got the leg actually figure forward. Looked like he's kind of baiting to either a cradle. I was wondering when a stalemate was coming to. Yep, he was on the ankle.
Stall warning each man now. Young probably not too happy with getting underneath already a minute 14 in riding time, plus trailing 3-0. Young to his feet this time, trying to break the handhold. He turns into it, but Willochell grabs the leg. Hip blocked by Young, and he's out of there. So
this is Young's position right there. After that 2-on-1, he's extremely comfortable there. Obviously, ended up letting that situation go.
Sure.
He's got to watch that length of Willochell there.
And Young behind him, trying to get 2. Nothing yet.
This is what I was talking about. Look at that.
Willochell has that one leg in Enid, another one in Guthrie. They're watching dive underneath.
Look at that. Look at that.
Is Young going to hook up a cradle? I thought he was hooking up a cradle for a moment.
Too long.
Well, I thought he might do a front cradle, just the front leg, and Willochell hanging in there. 12 seconds left in the period. Oklahoma State wants to take down, and they get it with 7 seconds to go.
So, great patience by Young in that position, right? Willochell did a good job, hit a full, complete split. His foot was almost on the stage. Once that foot hits, they would have stopped the match, but Young was able to capture that far ankle and bring him back in.
So 4-3, final 2 seconds, and Young hangs on and takes a 4-3 lead at the end of the period. Young's choice. I thought it was Young's choice. Yeah, Mark Branch, we talked about his record, of course, 17th year at Wyoming, but not only a 2-time national champ, he went into the 1994 NCAA tournament with an 8-11 record. He didn't get the lineup till January. He met some real highly ranked guys. He got close, was getting better. And there's the escape to tie it by Willochell. So it was up against his draw was the number 2 seed in the NCAA tournament first round. He not only beat him, he major decision. So now he was suddenly in the number 2 seed slot, and he went on to win that first national title. So here we go. We're tied at 4. Boy, this is a good one. Young, a good shot again. Willochell trying to counter. This Young gets both legs this time, though. Mower dive through. Here we go. And here goes Willochell, and he hits the 3. What a great scramble.
I think he might have hit nosebleed. There's a nosebleed there. Somebody's bleeding.
Referee is pointing to blood on top of the head, I think, and on the side of the nose. I'm not sure.
That's a good cut.
Oh, this is my timeout, I guess.
It's his timeout. But this is exactly what I was talking about with Willochell, right? That was Young's offensive move. Beautiful single leg. Got him up in a waterfall position. And then Willochell hit him with the old rope release, right? So here's that position, right? Young's getting there. Gets underneath, comes up, waterfall position. Willochell's got that left ankle. There it is, right? Just a little forward roll. Just a little forward roll. Catches the wrist, right? He's using that length and just grabbing any and everything that he can to his advantage. That's what I was talking about earlier, that anytime Young gets in on the legs of Willochell, it's got to be crisp and clean. And I'm pretty sure Coach Taylor, Kennedy, and Gilman are mentioning that to him as well.
We've already seen 2 matches end at 7-4 and 7 victory. I don't think this one's going to stay 7-4.
No, it won't.
There's some more points.
There's going to be some more points, right? And Willochell's been able to score off of his shot and off of Young's shot. So, you know, he's got to be secure and tight in those positions because Willochell can wrestle from a lot of different positions.
And he's one of those guys you get in the screen. You never know which way he's going to go next.
You don't, right? I mean, Young had that right time. Well, right time right now is at 109, so he did a good job of getting that down. But once again, this match is far from over. It's a 7-4 lead. Both guys have scored, so a lot of wrestling left, as they say, right? And I'm pretty sure that's what Coach Branch is saying, too.
Well, we got 3 minutes, 22 seconds of wrestling left. 1:22 this period and 2 minutes in the third.
Yep. And I want to say something here real quick to everybody's listening while we got this blood time going. I want to give a big thoughts and prayers out to the Roller family. Jack Roller passed away a couple of days ago this week. I know there's kids in here that are from the kickoff and this weekend as well. So that's something that I definitely want to make sure gets out there. Jack has made such an impact in the sport of wrestling nationwide. I'm not even going to say Oklahoma, but nationwide. But thoughts and prayers to the Roller family. Obviously, Shane Roller wrestled here at Oklahoma State, three-time All-American. Mike Roller wrestled at Nebraska and then obviously finished up at OU. But thoughts and prayers to the whole Roller family, man.
Jack, your wife Beth, and they've just been a tremendous 70th year for that Tulsa Nationals.
70th year for the Tulsa Nationals and the Tulsa kickoff that's going on right now. This is the 28th Tulsa kickoff.
Young out of there. Riding time is up to 117. 7-5 is your score. Underhooked by Young. See where he goes with this, and when he does go, let's see what Willochell does. High clutch by Young, trying to lift. Here we go. Willochell trying to keep those howitzer trails spread out. Young trying to lift, but Willochell's awfully tall to get those toes off the ground.
That's a lot of that dude probably leverage. He probably weighed about 200 pounds right there. Right, just all that leverage that Young was trying to lift. He got his toes off, tippy toes off the mat just a little bit though.
Tough to lift somebody that much taller.
Well, yes, I know that from proven fact because Branch was my workout partner for 3 years.
He's about, we'll see, 7'3". Is that how tall he was? Mark about 6'3", 6'4", very tall for that weight class. And, Young got shot there, but missed the leg. Willochell hanging on, but Young has picked up the pace here.
This is a good match, man. A lot of back and forth. You got the head wrapped up. That blood, you know, I mean, this is it, man. Friday night wrestling here in GIA.
20 seconds left in the period. There's that low ankle pick again by Willochell. Young trying to fight it off. He's in trouble, though. Trying to face in, get that head clear. Still just hanging on with that left arm for dear life. 5 seconds left. Can he hold on without giving up the points? One, and he does. Real takedown by Willochell.
Willochell, he's caught Young twice flat-footed there, right?
Yes.
Like I said, that is extreme length. So here we go. Looking over here at Coach Branch, he's telling you, wrist, go get those wrists. Willochell's got a minute 13 ride time. 7-5 is what the score says. It's actually 8-5. Right now going into the third.
Oh, I've got 7-5.
It's 7-5. It's 8-5 with the riding time right now.
Oh, yeah, okay. Here we go. Young to his feet. Willochell trying to trap the legs with the knee. Now Young, though, hooks that leg. He's got Willochell scrambling a bit here. Steps over goes Young, and there's 2 on the reverse. We are tied at 7. Now, what's the strategy for Young?
He's got to try to
out.
He's got to try to at least take the riding time.
Get the riding time off, and then
he's got to try to do that. And if he doesn't, you know what? 3-point takedown.
Still needs to take down anyway. Yep. So 8-7 Willochell with 117 riding time. Young in on a single leg again. Willochell reaching through, trying to go over the top. Does a sprawl, and it's a long sprawl, as you can imagine.
Yep. I'll still make that one a bit.
Remember, Willochell does have a stall one.
So here's your scenario. Minute 8 left, 8-7 is the score. Willochell still has a minute and 17 of riding time. So Young has done a good job of getting to the leg. Now he's got to finish.
So if he scores, he's got to score with at least 18 seconds left to get off the riding time, but he could still win 10-9. But Willochell might score himself here, and he's in on the leg of Young right there. Good job. Kicks out though. Young reaches in again. Now watch out here. Steps over goes Young. Behind him. No 2 yet. Or 3 rather. No 3 yet.
Look at that. Look at this position. Here we go. Look at this position. Young's gonna look for a cradle. Willochell's so long. He's got that left. Look at that. He's still got his foot.
Now he's almost taken down. Willochell moving. Wow. There was almost about 8 points scored there.
Oh, good action, fellas. Good action.
So 31 seconds left. Willochell clinging to the 1-point lead plus the riding time of 117.
Yeah, I think we got some blood
here. Some blood again.
Wow.
This has been a great one.
Yeah, I like the back and forth, man. I mean,
we've had some fun matches here.
Yeah, right. These guys are, this is an excitement, right? You're trying to put points on the board.
Well, 3 out of 4 have gone down to the wire.
Yeah.
So of the first 4 matches gone right.
Yeah, so here's this last little bit of action that they just had right here in that sequence. Willochell did a nice, once again, ankle pick there. Young did a good job countering, went foot sweep, went across the body, almost not necessarily dresser dump. Rubber arm out. This is where Willochell's length comes into play. I just reach back, grab an ankle, and let's kind of turn this into a rubber band game, and let's see what happens. You grab my wrist, I grab your wrist. Let me reach through here, grab your foot. I'm almost about to score, and then next thing you know, whoops. You're about to score. Oh, good stuff.
Man. And Young was in real trouble there, but they were off the mat, and he could have been a match-ending type of score that he might have gotten 3 plus more. Willochell.
So right here, Young's mindset is, you know what? I got a sense of urgency. I got a 30-second sprint right here. Willochell's mindset is, you know what? I got to have baseline defense and do the best I can to keep this guy off of my leg.
Come on, wrestling fans, 30 seconds. Be as loud as you can.
Young's got to have 24 seconds left. Willochell playing some defense right here.
Yeah, he's still in the center of the mat.
And he's behind Young. Young rolls through, but now Willochell trying for the cradle. And he's got it. And that's going to do it right there. Good counter by Willochell. He's going to win this one 12-7 with the riding time.
Nice back and forth by these guys.
Great match. Great match. 12-7. Score goes 11-3 in favor of Oklahoma State. Wyoming breaks through with a nice win there by Mr. Gabe Willochell, the junior out of Greensburg, Pennsylvania.
Yep, good match by Willochell, right? He was aggressive early, continued to score. Young did a good job of battling back. You know, they both laid it on the line right there. You kind of see them both walking off the mat there. So here's this final takedown here by Willochell. Young's got, like I said, he had a sense of urgency. Little throw by there. Willochell just go behind. Young tried to hit a little roll there. Willochell just secured the 3-point.
And Young's move is not a real good one.